Okay, we got this back up and running. We are ready to go. Got a good stream, good coverage, ready to go for Tier 3. We're here at Canada for round 7 of the Tier 3 weekend, and this is going to be a lot of fun, some great racing, and some great action, to say the least. Cyanide Wolf on hand for commentary today. I would be racing in the Alpine, the team with Bizizio, but unfortunately, no one wants to do the commentary, so I'm stuck doing it. But hey, I'm here. Let's get some fun in. Woohoo! Okay, so we got 18 on the track, and we got quite a bunch of cars getting their times in. We got Devin currently on top with a 8.8 in the Red Bull. Now, I will admit this, Tier 3, I have not much knowledge on in regards to the drivers and that stuff. Oh, I see rain on the field. That's why everybody's out on the track, to get a time in because of the rain. So Jake Bandy, Bizizio, they're just finishing up their laps. Jake Bandy is near the end of his. Same with Bizizio. Just coming across the line for him. And my fastest 10.1. And we have Jake Bandy coming across. Mythic is going to try again. And Jake Bandy goes 7th fastest. So Mythic's back in. Hopefully he can get a lap in, but I think it's not going to be good enough because of the rain. Hopefully the rain doesn't say, nah, you ain't getting much of anything in there. But anyway, so let's take a look at the driver standings. Wait, no, sorry. Let's take a look at the race results from Mexico last week. So, Mexico results. Devin was the winner of the event over Invade. And Beatnik wound up getting up into 3rd after, well, some people wanted to get in some penalties and all that fun stuff. Very fun. In the driver standings, Malik41 still has the championship lead with 107. Invade's in 2nd with 92. And Devin is in 3rd with 72. In the Constructors, Ferrari loses some ground in the Constructors, but they do have 148 points over Red Bull with 118, and McLaren is sitting in 3rd with 108. Yeah, so like I said, my knowledge about what Tier 3 is, I don't know much about it, so just bear with me in regards to that. So I'll just try my best on this, so my apologies in advance. So let's see what we got for drivers. So we have Devin in Red Bull, Invade in SV in the Ferrari, Scorenzi in the V-Carb, Ardell Aston, Beatnik Red Bull, Jake Bandy, McLaren, Will in Williams, Ryan Searles, Haas, Gobert, V-Carb, Bizizio in Alpine, Polish Hammer, Haas, Maddie, and Molino in Kicksauber, Timbed in McLaren, Mythic Aston Martin, and then we have Leon and Alan J. I don't know much about, like I said, I don't know much about the Tier 3 drivers, so I do want to apologize in advance in regards to it. Those two are in Mercedes. So missing would be an Alpine, which would have been filled in by May, but again, no comms crew for Tier 3, so we'll have to make do. Sorry Netsky. And no second Williams. But let's see what Mythic's got as he flies down DRS zone number 2, heading into the wall of Champion Chicane here. Let's go on board with him. The rain's not affecting him too much. Hopefully it doesn't screw with him too badly. Here he comes across the line, and he's only 15th fastest, so the rain has affected him just a little bit. So that is unfortunate for him. But I think with the rain coming into effect, and grip being pretty not so pleasant, It's gonna mean that this qualifying session will be over very soon, as drivers are falling out and just deciding, yeah, it's not worth going on and continuing on. So Invade's out, Ardell's out. So unless someone finds some magic and improves, AMS Devon is pole position. Mascarenzi's not even improving whatsoever. And, well, Beatnik invalidated. Zeros is just chilling. Maddie invalidated. Yeah, these guys are not even improving, so I think this is pretty much it for the short qualifying. So there you go. So yeah, let me get some of the tier 3 stats here, because that's what what's his name told me. Let's see, yeah, I could pull up some of the stuff in that. Let me take a look. Yeah, here we go, tier 3 stats. So Cyril's just fixed it up. Like I said, I'm a little bit all over the place in regards to this track and in regards to tier 3 because I have not much knowledge in regards to it. Yeah, like I said, I'm sorry in advance in regards to this. 'Cause I really don't know. But yeah, so let's see. Most recent race at circuit. Let's see, most recent race at circuit. Okay, so Canada, we'd never raced this track before, so this will be interesting for them. So let's see what we got. All right. Oh yeah. So like I said, I'm a little all over the place in regards to making sure everything is all good and everything's all set. So I do apologize in advance if I'm a little not up to speed, not up to snuff in regards to what's going on with everything and all that stuff. But yeah, SV's not even improving whatsoever. Timbed, let's see what he's got. Yeah, nah, he's invalidated. So rip him. It's unfortunate. Crack open a cold one. Alright, very sorry about that. Let's get this very fixed up here. Let's try to get this all fixed up here. But yeah, everybody's retiring. And SV is just screwing around. And all that fun stuff. Jeez. Timbad, it's not worth it. You're killing your tires for nothing. Because you're not improving, man. Oh my goodness. Trying to get my drivers to calm down. Yeah, so this is very interesting. So rain playing in effect. So Devin on pole, and it's a Ferrari 2-3 with Invade and SV. But yeah, as stated earlier, sorry in advance for the stream being late. We had nobody available to do it, so I had to back out from racing in order to do so, to allow to have a stream be available for tonight. And like I said, I don't have much knowledge in regards to tier 3, so not much I can do in that regard there. But anyways, there is the field here. So Devin on top, Invade second, SV third, then it's Gorenzi, Ardell, Beatnik, Jake Bandy, Will, Ryan Searles, and Gilbert for the top 10. Well, clear day here. Clear day. So we got 10 people involved watching the stream here. Who do you think is gonna get? Who do you think will be the podium when this is all said and done? Who will have it? We got quite a bit of racing on hand for us tonight. And let's rock and roll. I believe the strategy is basically going to be medium to hards. That's the main strategy. Are we going to expect a safety car today? Who knows? Can we expect it? It's possible. Will there be chaos? Possibly. Only time will tell. As you can see on the screen, take a look there. You have the Leon's Mercedes mechanics just sitting in the chairs over there on the left-hand side to be like, oh, I wonder what kind of chaos Leon will be causing this week. Yes, what chaos and mayhem will that man do? I mean, he's like the original of the RPL memes. He's like the originator. That's what he is. But let's have some fun here. Hopefully we're starting shortly. And let's see what mess we're gonna have. So everybody's just getting ready and ready for some action, ready for some fun. Taking a while, I will admit. Oh, that's why. Ready. They're waiting another 60 seconds until the ready up is good to go. Fair enough. No, I will not lie. What Will did just put in ready up at this time. I think that's actually I like that. That's actually a first we've seen of art here in RPL. But very good, very interesting stuff for him. It's 27. It's 27 after now. Let's see what we got. Here we go. The 5 lights come on to start the Canadian Grand Prix of Tier 3 RPL. Lights out, and away we go. Good reaction from Devin. Gets way ahead up of Invade, heading into turn number 2. And into turn 3. Into the midfield. Looks like 3 wide towards the back. A little in the middle there. But as cars start to file out, we have Beatnik trying to make a move on Jake Bandy. Nope, backs off, waits another time to get it done. And the cars are filing in and filing in the line. And fun times ahead. Looks like Timbed trying to make a move on Bizezio, but no movement on that regard there. Let's take a look at the tires, see what everybody is on. And as predicted, mediums and hards are in play. Bizezio, Beatnik, Scorenzi, and Ardell on the hard compound tires. Everybody else is on the medium compound tires. Jake Bandy making a bonsai move against Scorenzi into the hairpin and seems to have it done. Further back, Maddie making a move on Timbed, but battle for the lead. Here comes Invade. Passing by, getting sliding here, and gets ahead of Devin. And heading into the final turns to complete the first lap, Invade is on top. So Invade leads the first lap over Devin, and it is SV, Ardell, Scorenzi, Jake Bandy, Beatnik, Will, Ryan Searles, and Gobert in the top 10. Very good, very nice little fight before the wall of champion chicane between Invade and Devin. Very solid stuff there, and looks like everybody is going to be within DRS range here. Wonder if SV is going to make a move on Devin. Devin has DRS as well. No movement from him. SV has to stay behind, but no chance for him now. But could he make the move into the hairpin? If you make your attack in the hairpin, you got to make sure you have good enough traction coming out of the corner and making sure to have good grip and control on the entry and exit. But nothing there. It looks like we had trouble towards the back. We have a couple of ghosted cars. Timbed has lost a few spots, and someone else also was ghosted too, but I did not catch to see who it was. Heading into the chicane now. No one close looking for a move. Actually, here comes Devin now, trying to make an attack. Just can't seem to get it done just yet. Meanwhile, just a little further back, Gobert gets past Zero, sticking up in the P9. And looks like Maddie was thinking about making a move on Mythic, but decided to wait it off. Speaking of which, Gobert is now out of DRS range against Mally41, aka Will. So that means he's going to be vulnerable to Cyril's on an attack. And, well, living up to his name, Leon, first into the penalty box. Top 4 are easily fitting in like pigs in a blanket. I will confess on that. Scorenzi, was almost at a DRS range at one point, but now clawed it back in. He's got Jake Bandy for company in P6. Meanwhile, further back, as Cyril's dives down the inside, but just can't seem to get the control on the exit to maintain that spot. But he will have DRS, though, to get it done. On board with Cyril's as he makes his move. Here comes his teammate, Polish Hammer, to follow through with him. So both Haas's get themselves into the top 10. Solid stuff from both of them. Meanwhile, Bow for the lead into turn 2. Devin gets by Invade, but Invade gives a little tap saying, nah, I'm not liking that. I'll be back later on. Timbed gets past Maddie for P15. And Ardell, the first driver in the top 5 to get a track limit penalty. I mean, this track is quite notorious for track limit penalties. The chicane where Vettel and Hamilton got together in 2019, that is one area. This chicane these guys are coming up to now, this is another one. I believe this is turns 8 and 9. That's another chicane you have to be careful of for track limit penalties. And the Wall of Champions, that is also another area too. Jake Bandy dives down the inside again to Scarenzi. Will he keep it this time? The answer is yes, he can. So Scarenzi drops down to P7 and battle again between the top 2 of Invade and Devin. Invade gets it back. Jake Bandy gets past Ardell to get into P4. And Scarenzi follows him and gets past Ardell. Ardell drops to P6. The Haas's switch between Polish and Cyril's. Well, I think they're actually battling again. Yes, they are. They're side by side. Bezzecchio following through as well. Is he going to make a shot down the inside? The answer is no. Not close enough. We got battles at the top 5. We got battles in the midfield. This is going to be a load of fun. Ardell is now out of DRS range. So Ardell out of DRS range against the top 5 up ahead. SV trying to eyeball Devin to see if he can make a shot to get himself into second place. Not close enough at this present moment. Bezzecchio right behind Cyril's for the P9 spot. No seeing nothing there. But in the background, Alan J. AJ gets past Gobert to get himself into P12. Now, AJ is actually brand spanking new to RPL and just got loaned very quickly to the Mercedes cars. Gobert just dropped down to P14. Mythic passes him, and in the foreground ahead of SV, Invade and Devin swap again. Beatnik clears Ardell to get into P6. And Bezzecchio passes Cyril's before the Wall of Champions. That puts him into P9. So the top 5 are in close proximity to each other. Then we have Beatnik having a tiny train with Ardell and Will. And Ardell just got another penalty. This is really going to kill him come towards the end of the race. Leon swapping with Maddie in P16. Now, Scarenzi, you looking to make a move? Nope, not close enough. Now, what about the Haas's? Let's go on board with Cyril's here as he heads into the chicane here, following in Bezzeccio's footsteps here to see if he can try to stay within the range and just push to get himself into a points here. But let's go back to the front, because I smell another battle potentially coming between Devin and Invade. Here they come into the chicane, towards the chicane. Invade thought about it, but backs off. Not close enough to get it done. Meanwhile, Ardell and Beatnik swap positions. This time, the Ferrari's opt to switch. It is now SV's turn to go for it, but no, he gets a penalty on top of it. I think Invade was like, hey, SV, know your place. I'm trying to fight this guy. And, oh, trouble between Scarenzi and Jake Bandy. What in the world happened between those two? We just saw them spinning out into the entry, and that was in a bad angle right there, but we'll have to see, we'll have to find out from them what in the world happened, but it allowed Ardell to get past both of them, and he's up into P4. Unfortunately, Scarenzi just dropped down to P8. That's really going to hurt. So now, the top 3 are now in a little fight. But I think that battling with his teammate SV has dropped Invade down quite a bit. Bezzetio just passed AJ to get himself into P10. They're actually fighting still into the hairpin here. They're still side by side. They're still going at it. Meanwhile, Jake Bandy in the foreground gets past Ardell to get back into P4. Scarenzi passes Will to get himself into P7. AJ passes both Bezzetio and Cyril's on that straightaway to get himself into P9. Now, AJ did have a quality ban to kick things off for this event, but he has gone up. I believe he's gone up. Yeah, he's gone up 8 spots. So 8 spots in his rookie run. Right now, fastest lap is held by Amos Devon, 11.4, and now Jake Bandy into the penalty box. And we may have a fight for lead, maybe. Let's go on board with Invade as he's chasing Devon into the hairpin now. Let's see what happens here. Nothing there, but his teammate SV is right there. So maybe the Ferraris work together to keep that pressure, keep the momentum up. They might try to get something done here. We got trouble in the chicane. Oh, not the chicane, in the hairpin, I think. That is Mythic in trouble. Meanwhile, Ardell gets right past Jake Bandy for the 5th place spot. And SV is still up in 3rd right now. Now Bezzetio into the penalty box. All further back, we got Mythic thinking about making a move on the inside of Polish Hammer for the 12th place spot. No dice. Mythic's gonna have to wait, unfortunately. So here we go now. Let's take a look at our next battle. We have Beatnik and Jake Bandy close together. Here comes Beatnik. DRS in play. Is he looking for a shot on the inside? No, he does not. He's actually recharging the battery to use it in DRS zone number 2. Meanwhile, Bezzetio just passed Cyril's for the P10 spot. That puts Cyril's out of the points right now. But bear in mind, Bezzetio does have a penalty on him. Let's go back to the lead. We have a fight. May see Invade making that move to get past Devon here. Is he going to? No, he's waiting. Meanwhile, Jake Bandy's not waiting. Devon, the leader, in the penalty box. Now this is what Invade is looking for. That's what Invade likes to see. Seeing his arch rival, one of his rivals, in trouble. And it looks like Cyril's is in the pits. Let's take a look very quickly. Looks like he's getting off of those mediums already. And he is going onto the hard compound tires. So Cyril's the first one to jump. But let's see what happens now. Here comes Invade. Chasing. Is he going to make the move? No. He's waiting. He's just biding his time. Waiting. A little slip looseness from Devon on the onboard. But here we go into the hairpin now. This is where things was going to get a little dicey here. And now, DRS in play. Devon switches to hot lap. Invade in pursuit. Is he going to make the move now, or is he going to wait? And the answer is he's going to wait. Let's go further back. As actually they're in the pits. So they respond to Cyril's. Both onto the hard compound tires. Will as well is in as well. Meanwhile, Bezzetio trying to pass AJ on the outside, slingshots by and gets himself in a P6. And let's see where Devon and Invade are going to be coming out. They are going to come out ahead of Timbed, P9 and P10 respectively. And looks like Will is coming out in P15, and Cyril's down in P16. So Cyril's jumps it first, and everyone else, and a lot of people, and at least 6 people respond to it. But let's see here. So SV holds the lead for right now, but I would expect him in this time by. Same with Beatnik. I think we'll see him shortly. AJ down the inside against Bezzetzio. Back in the P6. Timbed in trouble. And that is out of the chicane before the hairpin of turn 7 and 8. And looks like the top 4 stay out, while Jake Bandy has opted to go in. AJ, and now Gobert is in as well. So here is Invade flying down the main straight ahead of Devin. Good on him. And now Beatnik is into the penalty club now. So Invade is ahead of Devin. This is basically the net lead once everyone else comes into the pits. Looks like Gobert is coming out. So Jake Bandy has come out in P9 ahead of Leon. And we have trouble. That's Bezzetzio around. And on the racing line, you might want to get out of the way, bud. And he does get out of the way of Devin and Invade. Well, Bezzetzio spins out, so I think the tires are starting to fry over. Oh, Molino! Contact with Leon, and he's around. I wonder if Molino sent it in too deep. He got messed up. Top 4 is still out on the track, but bear in mind, a couple of these guys, Scorenzi, Beatnik, and Ardell, they're on the hard compound tires to start with, so they can go longer if they need to. Bezzetzio into the penalty. Another one, this time a 10-second for speeding. Ay, what a mess. But SV is still on the track on those mediums. And he's really falling apart here. I think, does he have a puncture? No, he does not, but he is quite vulnerable here. I would say SV, I would say go in now just to get off those tires. Jake Bandy, his second penalty of the event. And there it is right there. So Ardell, Jake Bandy, and Leon, 6 seconds of penalties. SV, Beatnik, Devin, Mythic, and Timbed have 3. Well, Bezzetzio has 3 as well, but he's got also that 10-second penalty for speeding. But yeah, SV should be coming in now. If he stays out, he's nuts. Well, SV is in now. So Ardell will inherit the lead. Beatnik second. Let's see where SV's going to be coming out. And AJ is in now. So AJ and SV are in. So let's see what this will do for SV here. As he comes out, here goes Devin to get past. Timbed now into the 6-second penalty box. And Invade and Devin are still fighting. But SV is going to come out just ahead of Jake Bandy in 6. Which is, right now, net P3. And AJ will come out ahead of his teammate Leon in P9. But he is on hard tires, so he'll be good for the rest of the race, I believe. Meanwhile, SV trying to stay in pursuit of Devin for the net lead. Let's see about the hard tire runners. Beatnik and Ardell. Beatnik running in down the inside, gets it done before the chicane, and Beatnik will inherit the lead now. But like I said, so the top 3, these guys are on the hard compound tires, so they still can go a little longer and keep things going. Leon has yet to pit, but I think we'll be seeing him momentarily in regards to that. Invade past Devin again, and this war between these two is not over yet. Invade's and Leon's still yet to pit. In regards to it, there's the 4 drivers yet to pit. Beatnik, Ardell, Scorenzi, because they're on the hard compound tires, and Leon on the mediums. And they're still going at it, Invade and Devin. Let's go on board with Devin here as he's chasing Invade down. Just watch him slide up the gears, up in the 7th, letting those revs roar, down the 5th, and now Invade in the penalty box. Turn too early. In turn, I'm gonna safely assume that is, no, this is 8 and 9. Here's 10, I believe. But Beatnik and Ardell swap positions. So Ardell takes the lead from Beatnik, and we'll wrap up lap 15 with Ardell as the leader. Zeros passes Leon to get into P10. In the hairpin too, very nice. Just seeing that on the map there. Let's take a look as these guys are fighting it over. Now I believe, oh, a little contact between Leon and Cyril's, and Mythic takes a complete advantage. Polish takes advantage, and Gobert stuck behind. So Leon had a little mistake. Whoa! Contact between Polish and Leon. Gobert takes advantage. Leon plummets down to P14. Leon, buddy, I would say now would be a good time for you to come in and pit. And AJ into the penalty box now. So that leaves 7 drivers without a penalty right now. Mileno, Maddie, Gobert, Polish, Cyrils, Will, and Scarenzi. And speaking of Cyrils just lost P10 to Mythic. Meanwhile, Devin and Invade back at it again, swapping into DRS Zone 2, and Devin inherits P4. Just making sure things are okay. There was another movement I saw. I believe it was Mythic getting passed by Polish for the P11 spot. So now the Haas pairing are together. Now AJ is in the penalty box with 3 seconds, so Cyrils is gonna have to gain about 2 seconds to be within AJ's grasp to advance a position. Leon is in the pits now, by the way. So I would say probably in the safe bet, I would say anywhere between as Jake Bandy and Gobert get penalties, and that is Jake Bandy's 3rd track limit penalty, and Gobert is the first one. So that leaves now 6 drivers without it. Beatnik and Ardell switch positions, and Ardell is going in. Well, this is unusual. And Scarenzi now in the penalty box. 5 left. Ardell and Invade back at it again. Is Invade looking for a shot to get himself back into the net lead? He has the fastest lap of the race now, but doesn't have much of anything. Meanwhile, where is Ardell going to be coming out? He will come out in P7 behind Jake Bandy. There he is in the ground, up ahead. Polish Hammer gets past his teammates. So does Mythic. Here comes Gobert involved as well. Down the inside, they're side by side. Whoa! Almost contact between the two, but Gobert saves himself. Whoa! Almost dumped it on the exit of turn 3. That would have sucked for Gobert there, but nice save. Nice save by Gobert there. So we have a few battles involved here. We have Ardell on fresh mediums chasing down Jake Bandy. That's for P6. Meanwhile, Invade is chasing down Devin for what is the net lead right now. And here goes Invade down the inside, gets past and in the lead. And now Timbed is in the penalty box. Oh wait, no, that's the second penalty. Sorry. I apologize for that. Meanwhile, AJ passes Will to get himself into P8. And here we go. And AJ getting the DRS. A little help there. Nice stuff there. Mythic chasing down Polish Hammer. Was right on board with him. Down the main straight in the first few corners. And Polish standing his ground right now. Mythic staying on his coat trails to get and make and advance his position. And not the sort right now, but Mythic holding on for the time being. Holding on and staying in his tail. Meanwhile, looks like Jake Bandy is starting to lose tabs on Ardell. Ardell did get by him. Well, I did acknowledge that as there, and Mythic gets past in the chicane in turn 8, and gets himself in a P10. So both Haas's are now back out of the points now. Unfortunately, Jake Bandy out of DRS range, so unfortunately no go for him there. Devin trying to fall on Invade here, but nothing of the sorts going on in that sense. Meanwhile, we did note on Ardell, he was the first driver off of those hard tires and onto the mediums. He's going to be going 18 laps on these mediums. Well, let's just hope he really holds his stuff here in regards to that. And in regards to the other hard tire runners, Beatnik and Scarenzi, they have yet to pit. At this present moment. But I think we'll be seeing them within the next 2 to 4 laps. As Searles is now in the penalty box, we're now down to 4 drivers. 4 drivers without a penalty. Let's keep an eye on Invade and Devin here as the battle is about to rage again. And Devin goes on in. Beatnik's actually in now. And so is Scarenzi. Okay, well they proved me wrong on that. But where will they fall? Where will they come out? I think Ardell's going to get both of them here in regards to into it. Yes, they do. Jake Bandy's got him as well. But will they come out ahead of AJ? That is the question. Here's AJ now into turn 1, and Beatnik gets him. Beatnik stays ahead of him, but Scarenzi will be behind him. Let's take a look very quickly at the guys without a penalty. Let's start with Will and Polish. Well, Will's only got 1 warning for him. Good there. Polish also has 1 as well. So that is some good stuff for there. As Timbed now joins Jake Bandy with 9. Oh no, 12. Oh my God, Timbed. Wow, look at this. That's a lot of penalties, boys. And Matty and Merlino also don't have penalties on them as well. Meanwhile, so Devin still holds the lead over Invade at this present moment. SV is in 3rd place right now. Ardell trying to chasing him. Well, no, Ardell's Jake Bandy's trying to chase. Ardell actually just took the fastest lap of the event right now. And like I said, here is track limit penalties as it sits right now, as Mythic just goes into 9 seconds now. So the top 3 have 3 seconds. Beatnik, AJ, and Scarenzi have 3. Searles and Gobert have 3. That's all the guys with the 3 seconds. Then you have Ardell. Now Matty's in it. So we're down to 3 drivers now. So Merlino is in the pits, I believe. I think. Or is he having trouble? Oh, Timbed's into the wall. Timbed's into the wall. What happened to him? That's a mess. He's got good damage on him as well. I wonder what happened between those two. I wonder what happened there. And, oh, Jake Bandy! Oh, no! Jake Bandy got disconnected from the game, and the game retired his car. Jake Bandy was running in 5th place at that moment, too. Oh, no. That is just awful. Disconnected and retired. So Jake Bandy, nothing he could have done. That he is the first driver out of the event. That is unfortunate there. So now that means Beatnik is up in the P5, AJ in 6, Scarenzi 7, Will in 8, Polish 9, and Mythic in 10th. So that is the line. That is the line. That is what's left and active for right now. As we have more drivers watching. Cold top 2. Ardell getting track limit penalties of Canada expected. And Lennon saying, come on, Ferrari. Well, Ferrari is trying their damnedest, we'll say that. Looks like Gober just went around out of the hairpin. And he's just trying to stay out of the way of other drivers in that regard. And now Bezzecchio into the penalty box yet again. Cold top 2, as Invade put it about half an hour ago. Yeah, I mean, it is a fierce top 2, I will admit that. And they've been like this pretty much from the get-go, honestly. Merlino passes Leon to get himself into P. Yeah. Gets himself into P14. Actually, wait a minute. Where are they at? Oh! Timbed's a lap down! Timbed's a lap down! Timbed's a lap down, you're kidding. You gotta be kidding me. Timbed's a lap down. What the hell? What the hell happened there? Well, after this lap is over, 10 laps to go, and it's still anyone's game here. As the Ferraris are still in close proximity to Devon right now. But I wonder, I think SV was slightly fresher tires. He's thinking, hey, I know you've been trying all race to get Devon, but let me have a crack at him. I have fresher tires. Well, the question is, will Invade, the team principal of Ferrari, let SV through to hunt down Devon? I mean, SV has slightly fresher tires, has a few laps newer for the tires than Invade does, and I wonder. I mean, can he chase him down? But let's see what happens. Let's take a look at the lap as these guys come across the line here. So we have a 11.9. So 11.9 for Devon. What did Invade and SV have? So 11.9, 12.0, and what did SV have? 12.2. Okay, so in SV is actually slower than Invade, so maybe not the right time to get things done here. Meanwhile, a little further back, we have Mythic trying to make a move on Polish to try to get himself into P9, but Polish keeps him back. And let's just also note here that Merlino, Will, and Polish Hammer are the only 3 drivers yet to get a track limit penalty. Everybody else has at least 1. The most right now is Timbed with 4. Unless he got more. Okay, he does have that. And Leon is now up to 9. And Timbed has wrecked! And we have a safety car! This is gonna change a lot of things. But Timbed crashes where Vettel and Hamilton came together in turn 5. And Ardell is gonna take advantage of it and goes to the sauce. Beatnik sees it as well. And this is not good for the top 3 because they are caught up with the safety car. The safety car is saying, hello, I am here now. And it works for Bezzecchio because Bezzecchio was about to go a lap down. So AJ wound up moving up 10 spots from where he started. But yeah, everybody is going to soft tires. Well, AJ's on mediums. AJ's on fresh mediums. Yes, he is. Same with Will, Polish, Cyril's. They're thinking maybe that the softs are not strong enough for it. The track, yeah. Well, that sucks. That sucks. So both McLarens are out. This is really going to hurt them in the constructors. Um, it is going to hurt them in the constructors because Jake Bandy. I mean, the game screwed him over. So that really sucks for him. And looks like SV is opted to stay out. But I think it's because his teammate went in. He doesn't want to get hurt by a double stack. So now, that means SV will be pacing the field. Ardell right behind. And that means Devin and Invade are going to be coming out in 7th and 8th. They're coming out behind Will. And yeah, Will gets Devin just barely. 3/4 of a car length ahead Will was, so that's the end for that. And then Timbed is out. Timbed is out for crashing in turn 5. So let's refresh the field for you here. So SV is gonna be the leader for right now, and oh my God, SV's disconnected. You gotta be kidding me. All right, hang on, SV. I'll try to get you. If it'll show me where the hell you are. There you are. SV is the leader right now. Ardell is in 2nd, Beatnik 3rd, Scarenzi 4th, AJ 5, Will in 6, Devin 7, Invade 8, Polish 9, and Mythic is in 10th place. And then the rest of the field, it is Ceros in 11, Maddie in 12th, Merlino 13th, Gobert in 14th, Bezezio in 15th, and Leon is in 16th. So, looks like the safety car will be staying out for another lap, maybe 2, as we're waiting on Maddie, on the guys in 12th to 16th catch up with the field here. Now SV is back in control of the car. So everybody will be coming back into place here as Maddie is just coming in to meet up with the pack. Now, let's see. So the safety car is in turn 7 right now. Wait, no. 1, 2. Oh yeah, it's turn 8. Now turn 9 and 10. I'm really bad with these corner numbers. And Leon's in again? What in the world is Leon even doing? Leon's done like 6 stops, I think. Oh, he's on 4. I don't even know what this guy's doing. But the safety car is in. So Leon's really screwed, sadly. Leon is screwed, sadly. As SV is in control of the field. Let's go on board with Ardell as SV controls this field. This is gonna be an interesting fight. This is gonna be interesting because SV is on really old hard tires, and with only 6 laps left, this is going to hurt for SV here. I think he should have came in. Let's see, when is SV gonna bolt? He's off! And we are off and away here. And off and away we go. Devin trying to get in the inside of Will. Now the outside of turn 3. Trying to get himself gaining some positions. And Devin gets ahead there. Ardell takes the lead and gets a track limit penalty again. That puts him up to 9 or 12? 9. He's up to 9 now. Meanwhile, Beatnik trying to chasing down SV now. Will trying to hold Invade off as Invade trying to get past Will to get himself into P7, but can't seem to get it done at this present moment. Meanwhile, the cars are firing and fighting here. Beatnik gets beaten by Scarenzi as an AJ getting involved now. Beatnik on the inside, trying to get past his feet. Contact between the two. And man, what a cluster mess this is here. Beatnik up in the second. Devin trying to fall through, get himself in the third place now. AJ right behind. Scarenzi there too. But SV is just getting swallowed up by this field. Contact into the back goes Devin and gets himself another penalty for it. Talk about a cluster mess and a half. DRS back active. Ardell has a 2-second advantage over Beatnik right now. But Ardell does have 9 seconds of penalties. And now Devin on the inside getting past SV. SV's trying to fight but can't get it done. Devin up in the fourth now. Now Scarenzi trying to fall through. Invade stuck behind Scarenzi and his slow teammate. Invade's probably not happy with himself now. Trying to fight by Scarenzi. On board, trying to get it done. Is he going to make the move? No. Whoa, they both go off. Both go off there. That's not good right there. That wasn't good right there at all right there. But Scarenzi trying to fight. Just putting up a heck of a fight with Invade. And I know why. Because he's helping his sister academy teammate Devin have a buffer here against the cars ahead. But here we go now. AJ right trying to hold off Devin. This is for the third place spot. AJ also wants Beatnik for second. Here he goes down the inside. He's not waiting. AJ up in a second. And this is his debut here. And he's on the medium compound tires. Wild stuff. And now AJ is looking to win on debut. This is wild stuff. Invade now fed up. Oh, he got a track limit penalty. Just went too deep inside. He went off the track too. That might get him in trouble there, as Will trying to fight with Scarenzi to get himself in the P8 now. How in the world is SV still in 5th right now? How is SV still in the top 5 despite that? Well, not anymore. Invade took it. Polish Hammer fighting with Mythic for P9. Polish Hammer does not have a penalty. Same with Will. Meanwhile, the Red Bulls are thinking about swapping and fighting here. AJ up in second, but he's gonna have the net win right now. Beatnik is in third, looking at net second, and Devin right now is still okay to take net P3, I think. Let's see, what does Invade have? Okay, Invade has 6, so he should be fine, I think. But we'll have to wait and see as this goes along here. Ezio into the penalty box. Couple laps left to go. Oh man, this is getting wild. Meanwhile, further back, 3 wide between Cyril's, Ezio, and Mythic. And Cyril's takes full advantage of it. Oh, contact between Gobert and Mythic. Oh, yeah, that was a cluster and a half there. And now Maddie on the inside of Gobert, trying to get the attack, trying to get it done. The answer is maybe. But it looks like Devin wants to get by his teammate. He does. Now he's chasing AJ for second place. But bear in mind, AJ has only 3 seconds, while Devin has 6. Now Ardell is at the mercy. 2 to go. What Devin would like to see is AJ getting himself another track limit penalty. That is what he's hoping AJ will do. 2 to go here. AJ trying to chase Ardell. No way, 3 wide for the lead. And Devin gets it. AJ as well, but they're behind. And there's Leon, being slow, and he goes a lap down. But Devin is in the lead right now. But he has 6 seconds to AJ's 3. Final lap as Cyrils holds off Bezetzio to get into 10th. Bezetzio says, no, I'm not done. AJ says, I'm not done. He takes the lead. 1 to go. As AJ holds the lead over Devin here. And Gober into the penalty box yet again. That's a 6-second one for him. And now, let's see. Stupid thing. And now, here we go. Devin trying to chase AJ. But, like I said, this isn't going to be enough. AJ is looking for his first win on debut. Meanwhile, just a little further back, Invade trying to get Beatnik here, but can't get it done. This is going to be really strong stuff for AJ here. Started, whoa! Snap of evilness in the hairpin. And Invade in the background gets past Ardell, gets past Beatnik. But here we go, the war down there, side by side, they're fighting. But AJ holds them off, coming in to the final stretch. Here he comes, and across the line, Devin will come across and get. Devin will go and whoa-wee, whoa, look at everything scrambling. AJ wins on debut. Will is second, and Beatnik in third. Holy cow! Talk about a scramble mess there, and AJ is given driver of the day, and I will say, definitely well deserved. Very well deserved here for AJ on debut to win in Tier 3. Solid stuff for him. Celebrates with the trophy. Mercedes gets another victory on their belt. Solid stuff. And the champagne sprays away. AJ, what a story win on debut. Devin got third place. Will in second. That's going to extend his championship lead even further. And looks like we're getting black screen because everybody is just deciding to just lead the session. So we won't have the grid here. Hopefully somebody gets it. Yep, we're stuck in a black screen till the end. So sorry about that. We won't have it, unfortunately. Yeah, so solid stuff from AJ to win in regards to winning for the first time, and Will gets himself a surprise second, and Beatnik with third as well. What a race! What an event there. Hopefully somebody got the race results. I'll find out. But yeah, so let's take a look at the rest of the weekend coming up for this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. So tomorrow, Tier 2 will be at Spa. I believe, unless there's any changes, it will be Faded, and myself will be on hand for the comms for that. And for Tier 1, they will be at China. I know you'll be seeing Cyril's involved for it. Not sure if I'm going to make it. If I do, I'm going to be late. But we'll see how that goes. And, yeah, what a race. What an event. Well, fun times. We will see you tomorrow from Tier 2. Ty and I will signing off. See ya, and have a great one.